Hi, welcome to another episode of sPACYcast. We're broadcasting from here at sPACYcLOUd Lounge in Adams Morgan, DC. Tomorrow is the beginning of the 10th annual Hemp History Week that we're celebrating here at sPACYcLOUd Lounge, and we're kicking off here at this wonderful space. I am here with Lauren Berlekamp, and she is a hemp enthusiast, and she's here to tell us more about the wonderful plant that hemp is.
Thank you. Yes. So hemp has documented tens of thousands of uses. It was actually back in the mid-century, actually in the 1930s, popular mechanics, popular science, the magazine, they had an article talking about just the many different uses of hemp and how it was going to revolutionize the science and technology, and but
the
it
materials we use.
Exactly. But it was right around that same time that it was actually prohibited and kind of rebranded as this dangerous plant that was really used to divide people and marginalize people. But the plant itself is, and not many people or more people are becoming aware of the nutritional benefits of hemp.
Yeah. And recently, our government made hemp legal to grow in the United States.
Yes.
So it's the beginning of a whole new market, a whole new world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. During this week and tomorrow at the kick-off party here at sPACYcLOUd Lounge, we're going to be hosting a bunch of different hemp enthusiasts. We're going to be showcasing a ton of different hemp products, clothing, skateboards, all the different uses of hemp and just all the different ways that it can be used.
There's going to be a tasty hemp menu, and there's hemp-infused beverages that the sPACYcLOUd Lounge is offering. There's kombucha and a coffee milk, and then a tea and a water. But as far as the different types of people that are going to be here talking about hemp, two of my favorites, Kyla Hemphill, hemp butter, and a really amazing friend of mine, Adam Eidinger, who's the social action director for Dr. Bronner's. Dr. Bronner's, I have their lip balm actually right here, and it's made with hemp seed oil.
Yeah.
Use it?
Yeah, I use the soap.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's really good stuff.
Yeah, totally. It's one of the best. Absolutely, if not the best, but I'm biased. Adam is the social action director for Dr. Bronner's, and they were a founding partner of the Hemp History Week campaign and a founding partner of the Hemp Industries Association and supported Vote Hemp, which are the two groups that actually manage the campaign and have for the last 10 years. And it was the Hemp Industries Association, HIA, that actually sued the DEA over the ability to include hemp as an ingredient in foods and body care back in 2004. And they've also successfully litigated around different hemp issues and lobbied very heavily through the Hemp History Week campaign and through these different organizations, and an amazing network of people who absolutely believe in the ability for this plant to be able to heal people, and also be a really great material, to help us figure out a lot of these regenerative and sustainability issues that we're facing, with climate change and agriculture.
Yeah, those are really important things, and it's super cool that they're gonna be here tomorrow. Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah. The activists at the center of the fight.
Yes. Oh my goodness, they're so good. So hemp was made legal through the Farm Bill in 2018. So at the end of the year, so right now, state by state, the states that had actually ahead of this legalization that had passed laws to support hemp farming and hemp agriculture in their states, right now they have to demonstrate to the USDA their plans on licensing hemp farmers, and so those rules are being decided kind of through the USDA and through the understanding of the FDA.
It's a really critical time for the industry.
For people to really understand, and also understand that you need to participate in understanding the policy and the legalization, because like it's not over yet. Like it's not like we're still figuring out what it has meant to have gone through 80 years of having the plant withheld from the most powerful country in the world, one way or another.
One of the most robust economies.
Exactly. And when this plant was available to humans for thousands of years, and like contributed to our development and our evolution as humanity. Like the seed of the cannabis plant is one of the most nutritious things people could possibly be putting in their bodies. It is the perfect ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids that help the body maintain an anti-inflammatory state within our tissue. It's made up of it's an excellent source of protein, as a vegan source of protein. That for people that have sensitive diets, it's a great way to be able to get all of those like essential minerals and fats.
And in this age of like climate change and just like the environmental impact of like plastics, like hemp is a alternative to that, isn't it?
Right. And so as far as plastic goes, and this is something that I just want to be really mindful of in the way I talk about it, it's a really amazing thing to be able to innovate with hemp waste as a waste product, and also like kind of plant waste materials, to think about ways that we can kind of minimize what goes to the landfill. Like people, do composting, there's industrial scale composting, but like if we have a waste product, like this is actually 3D hemp plastic, and this is actually a replica of a Dr. Bronner's hemp bar of soap. But it really helps kind of pique the imagination over what's possible with hemp. But I'm not necessarily an advocate of adding more like virgin plastic to our existing plastic cycles, just because there's so much ocean plastic and there's so much trash that we could really like figure out how to like redirect those waste streams if we're going to keep creating plastic material. But hemp, because like of the cellulosic nature of like how rich the cellulose or the plant is in cellulose, the stalk is, after it's been defibered with the fibers that grow like on the outside of the stem, there's an inner woody core that that when chopped up, kind of like mulched basically. If you mix that with powdered limestone and water, it makes a really kind of fluffy, easy to work with like cement-like mixture that is incredible as a building material, and is actually non-toxic. So for people that experience like building syndrome, or like if their kids are like particularly sensitive to like different types of paints or building materials, like having a hemp house is like not only has sequestered carbon through its actual growth cycle, but then removing that as like carbon and then turning it into a non-toxic house.
Like a carbon sink.
Yes, exactly. Awesome. So you're providing housing. It's non-toxic, and over time it actually goes through a process called lithification, where it becomes more structurally sound over time, and it's fire resistant. There's some really amazing YouTube videos of people fire testing hempcrete, and like there'll be like 10 minutes with one of those little hand torches, and it's just like kind of like charred on the outside, but for extreme weather events like flooding or earthquakes, like it's one of these things that we could really use kind of going forward for future generations, as far as kind of making the world a safer place to live in.
So there's a ton of great uses of hemp. Like, we're having a great conversation here right now, and I'm sure there'll be even more robust conversation and debate tomorrow, June 3rd, here at sPACYcLOUd Lounge, to kick off the start of Hemp History Week.
Yeah, I'm super glad to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for talking with me.
Yeah, sure. sPACYcLOUd Lounge.
Yes.
Hemp History Week, Return of the Plant.
Yes.